synonymous. Bliss and God are synonymous terms. इसलिए हम लोग कहते हैं ना सच्चिदानंद, आनंद. That's the name of God. You call him Ram, you call him Khuda, you call him Krishna, you call him Anand. That's why the name is there. And this name is something which we need, because that's what we are searching for. So, the answer, as I said, do we need God? We need happiness. We need happiness. It's my life. If I can't get happiness, I lose hope. What do people do? You know, अभी दिल्ली के इलेक्शन हुए, एक एमएलए ने सुसाइड कर लिया. आप लोगों ने सुना, right? तो ये हम आत्महत्या कब कर लेते हैं? When we lose hope. I will never be happy. I'm a failure. That's how important this goal of happiness is to us. That when we lose complete hope of ever being happy, when we commit suicide. That's how important this goal is, and it comes from there. This is the truth of life. And that's why, in spite of achieving so many things, we've had our goals fulfilled in this life. Maybe we've had thousands of desires, 600, 800, 100,000 have been fulfilled, some have been still you're in the same boat. This is the answer, and therefore I will end the talk with inspiring words from, again, the Vedas. The Kathopanishad says, Uttishtata Jagrata Prapya Varan Nibodhata. Kathopanishad, mantra number 1,340. It says, awake, arise. We are sleeping. I love the words in the Granth Sahib. It says, Jagat Soya Janama Gamaya. It seems we are awake, but we are not. Sleep of ignorance, that is a permanent sleep. So wake up and stop not. Seek the association of a divine saint, a realized soul, and stop not till you reach the goal. That is the goal only in human life. Just remember that. So animals also eat, animals also sleep, animals also mate. What is the advantage of human life? It is this. We can be eternally liberated, not only from suffering, but we can experience that perfect, pure, divine love. You call it bliss, you call it happiness, you call it peace. They're all synonymous terms. So, with these few words, I'd like to close my talk here because we need a little bit of time for questions as well. I know I have put the questions myself towards you, given you the answers, and answers that most people can identify with. But nevertheless, if you still have some question related to the subject, you're welcome to ask me right now. Thank you very much.
As Dipji said, we welcome questions.
Is there any charitable activity undertaken by this organization?
Definitely. Because, you see, every important institution will definitely focus on this part of mankind as well. So we have charitable hospitals. And these are totally charitable. And all the, under one head we have treatments of Ayurvedic, allopathy, homeopathy, and all the doctors themselves, they are devotees. So they are all doing it out of their own devotion. That's why we have a hospital in Allahabad, in a village. We've constructed most of the hospital in remote villages because people don't get proper medical facility over there. So these hospitals, because, devotees have double power. Not only their study of medical science, but they have also spiritual powers acquired with the grace of a master. So people, even from towns, come to have treatment. So right from ordinary treatment up to operations and all that. And we also have colleges for people who are, in the, as I said, in areas where, catchment areas where proper education is not available. And especially more so for girls. So these activities are conducted all the time. Poor people and, giving, conducting marriages of poor people, etc. It's a continuous thing that's going on. apart from cleansing the heart. So when the mind is purified, you don't have a greed for more. You want to give towards other children who are not so well equipped.
When God exists, why these Mumbai incidents are taking place? Somebody is there, why unfortunate incidents like that?
Very important question. Suppose, I know, as far as we are concerned, this seems to be very cruel, most unfair. But we can just understand a little bit of it from our own lives. You're a father, grandfather, whatever. Whenever a child does something wrong, for instance, he's gone to school in nursery and he's stolen some things from there, right? He's done it once, he does it second time, then you scold the child. When he does the third time, you punish the child, right? Now that child will never, feel that the punishment was due to him. He needed it. He won't at that time, but later on he will feel, I'm glad, Dad, you helped me out of this, otherwise I would have been a thief. So punishment is in two forms. A thief has a knife to kill, but a doctor has a knife in his hand to heal. So this thing that has happened, there is a very, you could say, a different purpose from what you see. And man has got a free will. See, we have a free will to perform action. He can give you the right knowledge. So things are karma, which takes place. That is according to what we have done. The law of karma is an inevitable thing. So therefore you must have seen that in this episode or any episode, like a tsunami, earthquake, some people, healthy, strong, they die. And you can see little children. I think you read about the little child that is found alive. So if we have a proper understanding about karma, we will be able to understand the whole significance. Even punishment is a form of grace.
Dharmas of the previous janma.
Even this janma, because you see seeds are of different kinds. Some seeds you plant, like instance, the seed of any grain. Moong ki dal, ek raat pani mein daliye, wo ankur paida hoga. If you plant a seed of some berries or something, they take 6 months. So the karmas that we perform, some bear fruit in this life, and some are carried over from past lives as well.
So you believe that Punarjanma?
Yes. Almost 70 to 80% of the world is accepting as the most logical explanation of life. You see disparity in the world, don't you? Some people are born wealthy, silver spoon in the mouth. Some people born poor. Some people are born with some, physical deformity. So all this, entrance into the world with something which is so different. This is karma. People are accepting Plato, Aristotle, all these people. Many religions accept it.
Nirvana is there in everybody, human being or in animals also.
Of course, every living being.
See, it should not be, the question is not whether there is God or there is no God. This particular thing to me is not that battling. What is battling is, what is the concept of God? Some people think it is some bearded fellow sitting at the top or doing some people think it maybe, they have no real concept of what it is. Everybody understands there is some law, there is something, there is some force. People understand that, but the conclusion is, what is God?
Basically, He is bliss, right? Now, if we consider ourselves, we are, the soul doesn't have a form, right? It's subtle. It cannot be pictured by any instrument. So God has a form and He also is formless. They are both. If you read the Gita, it will tell you He's impersonal and personal. As far as being a bearded fellow or a child or a man or woman, He is everything and He can be anything. It's